everybody, welcome back to James Plays Myst 4 Revelation. It's been a couple days since the last recording. I've calmed down. I am cool and collected and ready to take on this puzzle proper. Give it a real go and solve it without too much frustration. So, the last video, I think I got that down to under an hour, but I had been recording for almost 2 hours, getting more and more frustrated as time went on until I was just full-on salty Sandra and needed to tap out, needed to step away and come back another day. Well, today's another day. So yeah, I cut out quite a bit of that video. Partly because I don't think you guys wanted to watch a 2-hour-long video. Partly because I didn't think you guys would want to watch a 2-hour-long video of my descent into madness. Partly because that's not what I want to put out there either. There's already enough angry gamer guys that make videos or stream, and they do it far better than I ever could. So I would much rather be a chill guy who maybe gets a little frustrated, maybe needs to get something off his chest every now and then, maybe just feels real defeated, and they take a day to collect themselves. I think that's the worst I want to portray myself on the internet. But yeah, I hope I didn't cut too much, and you understood why things were going the way they were going. I left little notes in there to explain the problems, and I was even humble enough to admit that not all the problems were the game. I was making mistakes with the sequence orders. I was trying to solve the puzzle before I had all the pieces to the puzzle, which should have been way more obvious at the time. But, there's just the other things that I was struggling with, like getting the game to work with me where I needed it to work with me, on doing these handles, trying to understand what a short and a long were, like what the proper lengths were, having a lot of times where it just wasn't consistent in calling the monkeys or the right monkeys, and it just was getting worse the longer it went on. I was not doing myself any favors by just not stepping away sooner. Anyway, we're here, and I'm being serious when I say I'm calm, collected, and ready to do this. I have properly written down notes with a full understanding of everything up to this point, thanks to going back and editing the last video. I've got everything I should have to do my part in solving this puzzle. And hopefully the game will cooperate too. So, we need this camadial to try to cut across the middle and get stuck here by this plant. And when that happens, we need a monkey to throw some fruit to trigger the plant and knock out the camadial. And it needs to be a specific monkey, and we don't know which one that is. Okay? Now, I've written down all the sequences properly, and I've marked who each call is for. And I've even done what the universal hint system suggested, and I have something physical on my desk here to represent what we're seeing on the screen, so I can keep track of which monkey is where. So let's start off by throwing a fruit. Now the way that I'm going to be doing these notes is a short note should only be half a turn, and a long note should be one full rotation. That seemed to have the most luck with being consistent. And if I deviate too much from that, then the game gets very confused. So, a long high note followed by low and mid. So one full rotation and a half and a half. And there we go. Perfect. No problem. And your throw is bad. Okay? Now that monkey is in position number 1. So we know monkey number 1, bad thrower. Now we need to try the other 3 monkeys. And we are going to do that by now calling monkey number 1, low, and then a long high note. There we go. So you go there. And now we're going to call monkey number 2 with a short high and a long mid. One of these days it's going to work. Okay. We're not going to... It's too early to get frustrated, okay? We've only been doing this puzzle for like 2 minutes. Half a turn. And a full rotation. Just double checking, making sure I have this written down correctly, and it appears I may have had it backwards. There we go. Okay, so it's not the game's fault, it's mine. All right. It's not the game's fault, it's mine. I put the line under the wrong notes. So it's a long high and a short mid. There we go. First try. Okay. Everything's fine. So now we're going to try throwing with you, if we can. And you will not act while that guy is there. Okay, so we know that. So let's do... And that'll call this guy. So we've moved like that. Now we should be able to try throwing. And that's also a bad throw. So that was monkey number 2, who was a bad thrower. And now we need to get this guy here, which means we need to move you here, and move you here. We're just shuffling everybody. Every day I'm shuffling. Okay? So a long low and a long mid. Get you there. And then a short low and a long high. There we go. Okay, so you're going there. And now we're calling number 2, and we're doing it right. So you're going there. So we're trying monkey number 3. You won't be able to throw, so we need to move you. Okay. Now we will try throwing. Oh. That also didn't look like a good throw. Now, it seems to be working fairly consistently. The only problem I really had was when I was doing the wrong sequence. My fault. Everything else, it's not that bad. So we will just maintain our composure and just keep going through. I had that backwards. Okay, let's try again. Give it a little pause. It's a low and then a long high. Did I speak too soon here about not having a problem? That should be this guy right here, and they've got an open thing. Maybe I need to clear it. Okay. So I'm not frustrated. I'm okay. But if I know for a fact I'm doing the right one, and it's worked before, and I'm doing the same thing that I've been doing, I think it's safe to say that I'm not the problem here. So let's just try to clear this completely. Okay, so we got you to respond. You're not going to go anywhere or anything because you can't. We seem to be having a little trouble. There we go. Okay, so now we finally got you to move, and now we're going to call number 2 again. Shuffle 3 over. So it could be something that I was doing where it's not necessarily just the rotation, but the length. You know, if I do a full rotation and I do it fast or I do it slow, you know what I mean? We're okay. I promise we're okay. And I'm going to keep telling myself that. And you throw. No, oh, that's right. Yeah, I need to get the guy away first. My mistake. That's okay. Okay, there we go. Now we will try throwing. I mean, we've ruled out 3 out of 4 monkeys if we're going by the visual. So this should be it. But we're doing this to confirm that. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you are good to go on that, my guy. So from this situation, we've got the thrower. So that was number 4, who originally started right here. Let's see if we can solve this from this current position. If not, I can reload. But if we want to get one of these to open, so ideally we would have this open right now. This should work. So you're gonna go there. We're just gonna keep doing our little shuffle job here. Okay. And now we're gonna call you to go over here. Perfect. And now I'm gonna save. So if we mess this up, we don't have to go through the whole process. Okay, you're moving there, you're gonna get stuck, and now we do our throw. Okay. All right. Thank you, monkeys. This went so much better when I was able to just go through it with a clear head. Not all that frustration that had built up and was making things worse for me. Okay, yeah. Hi. Thank you for your help. And I guess we just follow them down that way. Hi. Let us look back for a moment just to see. Just to look at things. And we're going up this, it would seem. But I'm just checking to see if there's something else to see, you know, little memories or whatnot. Doesn't look like it. And now we're up here where there is stuff to look at. Okay. Very interesting. Ah.
It's a gift, Akinar. I made it for you. Don't you like it?
No. No. I mean, yes. 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 I like it. It's just... It's so soft. Almost forgot what soft feels like.
Akinar deserves freedom. Akinar and Cirrus, they're both very good. They never did anything wrong. Hopefully this will make sense. I don't think this is anything for something we've passed. If I were comparing this to Spire, we're at the end and we've got like one last puzzle to sort out. Hi! Hi! Hi, guys. Take a picture of that, too. Not exactly how I think compasses are supposed to work. They're only supposed to be pointing in one direction, not two. If I were to just write things down, just a vague thing here, we'll say northwest, and that would be between 320 and 340. It could be 330. I'm just not confident about that. And then southeast, again between 140 and 160. And just work with those vague coordinates for right now, or whatever you want to call them. Anything to be interact... Oh! So it's maintaining a position. When we hit it, it throws it off and then settles back in. Hi. I guess we're looking at this again. This almost looks like a creature coiled up. Let us look carefully at our surroundings. See if there's something that looks... We can't interact with this at all, can we? No. We can't interact with this at all. Okay. Can you guys help me? Help me find a thing? We go back down. Was there something that I overlooked from down here? Boy, the camera is really giving me some trouble at the moment. Shouldn't be anything further back. Okay, okay. Okay, calm down, camera, please. I'm not seeing anything to do anything with. Okay. If we're looking at this like we were looking at Spire, we should be finding something, like a clue, a revelation that we came all this way for, and then we will find ourselves looped back to the beginning to get out of here. So what is there that would help me with that? I feel just like it should be staring me right in the face, but I have no idea what it is. $4X left, you grab and you poke. I didn't realize we could go out this way. Okay, there we go. So we're just... Okay. Ah, all right. I think I see now. Things are matching up. Weird. I don't like it. Okay. I don't know how this counts as... Do I have to hold it down? There we go. Yeah, don't like you. Oh, this might not be good. You coming with me? Okay. I guess this is alright. And I think I know exactly where we're gonna end up. We recognize this kind of support. But this is bad. Okay, it's showing me the sequence again. I say it's bad because we've now done our return trip and we didn't see anything. Did we leave too early? Or was the compass what I was supposed to see? I guess I can't return from here. It's weird that it's a one-way trip. I mean, I get it, but also it shouldn't be, should it? Like, logistically? For the sake of things, I am going to just check to make sure I got the information I needed to get. Okay? That the compass was the thing to look for, okay? So I'll be right back. So I'm not seeing anything in the Universal Hint System that even mentions the compass. It just tells you, like, how do I finish off the age, and it tells me to do exactly what I did. I'm gonna save, just in case I need quick access to reviewing that cutscene. Because last time we were able to review a cutscene, it was to kind of let us know what the monkeys were, the noises they were making. So, yeah. I guess I did everything. I hope I did everything. Alright. We are going back. I feel like we will know for sure if we did everything when we return. Because maybe we'll get another little cutscene or something. Or not. Okay. Well, it would seem that our next step will be the Age of Serenia. Alright, back to Serenia. We took a very quick look in here and then left. Now we're back, and now's probably another good time to save. Okay, so if we look at this, we did that memory last time, but let's refresh. She goes to grab the book and escape, but she's being pulled by somebody, and we're not sure who it is. It's probably Atris, because if there's any villain that we've seen in this whole game, it's him. Oh, look at that. Okay. Yeah, he's probably like, well, you know, I put my sons into solitary confinement for 15 years, and seems to be doing them pretty good. Let me do the same thing to my daughter. Okay. Trying to get this thing to cooperate. Mateo, aka Mateo360, aka Matt, aka one of the people I've been subjecting to FMV games, they found a thing that I could try for modifying the game to see if I could get rid of the cursor jerk. And I am trying it, and as you can see, it's not working very well. But it's also supposed to just, at the very least, maybe make the mouse movements a bit more direct to what is being seen on screen. I'm not sure if I can see a difference. Can I just take one of these with me? I can. That's actually very interesting. Except oh, okay. Well, that solves that problem. I was gonna say, I can't tell. You know, my cursor won't change for things. So, well, we'll have to keep that in mind, that we might be able to carry a bubble. Go this way first. Take a picture of that. We can cut off power to the left or to the right. We'll leave this as is for now. And then once we see more of this place, we might be able to tell what it would actually change. I think that flows down this way from there, but I can't quite tell where the... Yeah, so it's pouring the water out. And then we're cutting off the water completely, so that should... Okay, alright. So we'll keep that in mind. I can't quite see where this is emptying out to just yet. There's Akinar, I think, possibly. We'll let him just be. He's fine. Nothing wrong with him. Got a little clearing here. Huh. Starting to get some jungle vibes, and not in a good way. Can I do this maybe? Would this be better for me if I just... Nice, smooth look around like that. We can go forward across a little bridge, or we can go up here. Oh. Oh my. How scandalous. Okay, so this doesn't do anything yet. It is one of those water thingies. We're special because we got to see it. So we came from that way. We haven't seen this. This is kind of going backwards. Well, now I'm a little confused. I think we came from that way, because we're facing like this. Okay, we're gonna stick with this. So, yeah, we would have come that way, and now we can go this way? We're definitely... You know what? There's a lot of twists and turns here, so I do think I need to just start over. I think this will take us back. Okay, so let us try to spend our last little time here just kind of... I'm gonna draw like a real crude map, and then I might do a more refined map to share with you guys in the future. So, we got our start. And then we come out. Across a bridge. And then we've got the path kind of curves around, and we got bubbles here. Okay. So we follow this around. And it goes a little bit more. And then, yeah. It goes a little bit more. Kind of curve in a little bit. And from here, we're at a bridge. But before that bridge, we can go off to the side. Where we have a water wheel. Go right down. Okay, ignoring the water wheel for now, we're going to go across the bridge, and we can go, it forks. Okay, we will now go down the way. This is where we saw Akinar or somebody similar to Akinar. I'll do this little clearing I'll draw. And then... something's gone wrong already. How did this happen? Something's gone very wrong. Okay. We went over the bridge. So we're not approaching the bridge, we're going over the bridge. Yes? Over this bridge. Okay. So we went over a small little bridge. And then it's gonna fork again. And we've got another little bridge like that. And then we've got this, which curves around. Huh. Okay, we will stick with this. And from here, we've got a little forky business. And we've got a fire here. Now, okay. Got fires here. Oh. Are we... oh. Hello. It's just my hand now. All right. Continuing on this way, we have another split. Is that real? Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna be real awkward. And there's a contraption here now. Okay. Let me go back to see just... okay, so we're going this way. And then we're kind of curving around, but behind us... thing like that, and then that kind of goes off like that, and then there's a little water pool over here. Wind. Okay, thank you for showing me. Okay, stop. So we go past that. And then we're looking this way. Okay, so we had that. We can go down this, or we can go this way to a bridge. This is getting so complicated. We follow the bridge. We should be heading back towards the entrance, but I don't know if there's a connection to the entrance. See, this is not helpful, game. Alright, you've now turned me. Let me look in the direction I want to look. Now we have bridge, okay? We go across that. And I'll draw a little fire thing here. Okay, and now we have another bridge. And I've now come here. And this brings us back here. So where's my branch then? And why are you here now? Okay, I think that connects like that. Got ourselves a circle. Continue along this way. And there is the contraption over here. Go past that. And then we come here. Oh, now we got little poofy things. Oh, right. Oh boy, this is gonna be so heckin' confusing. I want to put this down so I can see. I think I know where this is connecting. We should be coming up to the two bridges here. One there and one there. Alright. So let's go back this way. Back to Floofy Tree. And there wasn't another path, I don't think. So we'll go like this. This is what you missed out on last time when I mapped out the jungle, except I did it way more diligently. This has a lot more curve to it to keep track of, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay, fine, there's fire again. I don't know what any of that means. I'm not ready for it. Okay? Not ready for any of this. We're now going off the paper. We'll just try to figure that out. We got more bubbles here. I think I bring, like, the elements. Like, this is water. We bring it to, like, where the water spirit was. They could be air. We bring those to where the whirlwinds are. We can get fire. Things like that. There was something that I missed. Because I thought I'd be able to get back to it easily enough. And that, has not quite gone how I planned. So we've done some very vague mapping. I really don't want you to keep doing that to me, game. Don't let me lose my direction here. That'd be really cool of you, you know? So maybe it's my fault. I didn't want to get distracted by stuff. I didn't want to get lost by paying attention to something that I wasn't ready to pay attention to. And now I can't get back to it. So... I will attempt this. I have a vague idea of where I want to be. No, I'm all turned around. We've got ourselves a bit of a problem here, I'm afraid. So, I mean, I think I know where I am based on my notes. I just can't find that stupid thing that I should have inspected. And I hate this. Stop doing that. That's not cool. That's gonna be real shit for navigating, you know? That every time I think I'm looking in a direction, the camera's gonna whip me to a different direction. Okay, we got a bridge up there. Here's what we're gonna do, I think, is I will never find that thing ever again. And we live here now. So, I hope you guys like living here. It looks quite nice. But we could probably just call it here, and I will try to map all this out myself. But just for the heck of it, let's just kind of do a last little go around. We saw that there was a bridge up. We've seen mechanisms that utilize shutting off water. We've seen these different things that give me bubbles and cotton balls and little flames and all that stuff, right? So let's just see how far things go. Hello, person.
I was starting to worry about you. In the dream, you always arrived before third bell had rung. Welcome to Serenia. I am Anya, one of 6 now serving as protector here. You may find this hard to believe, but my sisters and I dreamed you would be coming. You're searching for Yisha. I fear she may be in trouble.
She's fine. She's with her brothers.
We have not seen her since we gave her the necklace 2 weeks ago. I will gather my sisters to help find her. In the meantime, you should consult the memory chamber. She always knows more about what's going on in this land than we do. Follow the ceremonial alley to her doors and see what insight she has to provide.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. So there's... Yeah, we can go out this way and I guess get into, like, the city or, like, the populated area of Serenia. And we've got our branching paths. We got our bubbles. What happens when a bubble meets a floof? We get bubble floof. No, we get nothing. Yeah, so I think you guys will have seen most of the stuff here. You've seen what I've seen. And then I will navigate around and do a much better map that I can work with for getting around and finding that thing. And then we'll be back into maybe some more forward momentum with that, okay? So, at least we're done with Haven. And we kind of understand that we need to map out our twists and turns here. And we have elements, and we have things that generate adjacent elements. We don't know quite yet what to do with any of that. Maybe that thing that I didn't inspect will give a hint. Or maybe we will get the answer when we go into the populated area of Serenia with the memory chamber and all that. So... I mean, I'm not trying to rant or anything like that. Just, doesn't this seem like a bad idea? You need to get your bearings. You need to know what direction you're going. And the game just is taking my attention away from where I was to look at a thing. And then I need to remember which way I was facing. You know? I just don't think that's right. But that's just me. I really wish I could end this by finding the thing, but I'm not going to find the thing. We'll find the thing next time. My stubbornness has to come to an end. Alright. So, I love ya. Mwah. Bye-bye.